Welcome to the LoanArranger radio show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage, and yes, I am the LoanArranger, broadcasting here on WDBO, FM 107.3 HD radio, and AM 580. Thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful Sunday morning. I know you've got a lot of things going on. You're working around the house. You're working around the yard, just getting things cleaned up and fixed up around the house. And yet you've taken the time out of your day to listen to my mortgage program. I'm hoping that you find a lot of interest in this. Whether you are out looking for a property right now or you're considering refinancing, it doesn't really matter, because the things that I want to bring to the table to you should be pertinent to your biggest investment that you have, and that's your real estate investment. So there's a lot of things we're going to cover here that might pertain to you in this moment in time, but yet again, they just might not. And that's okay, because what I'm always looking for is for you to be educated on what's going on with your investment and how you can help other people. And I'm looking to help other people, how you can help other people enjoy the experience of wealth in real estate. And I'm going to tell you something. You know, you hear me talk about this. I'm a 10th grade dropout. I didn't even finish the 10th grade. I do have a PhD, a public high school diploma. Well, not exactly. I have a public high school diploma equivalency. But you know what? I'm not a Harvard graduate. I don't have a finance degree, but what I do have is a keen eye on the market, and I will guide my clients in the right direction every single time without fail, without interest in me, without a stake in the outcome for me. I want you and your family to know that you've always got somebody in this industry that you can count on and you can trust for sound information. I'm a local boy right here in town, grew up right here in town. My office is here. I'm in Central Florida. Yes, I have offices with CrossCountry Mortgage, and we've got branches in all 50 states. I can lend anywhere in the country. You need a mortgage in Tennessee and Kentucky and Hawaii and Alaska and New York, New Jersey, you name it, I can help you with it. All you got to do is call the LoanArranger. I can be reached directly at 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. Or you can go to my website at webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on in the market, because everybody's feeling the pinch right now, right? I mean, your gas prices are outrageous, okay? Your groceries are getting out of hand. The cost of rent is out of control. Interest rates are going up, but houses continue to go up in price. So where's the light at the end of the tunnel? Or where do we actually take advantage of a market like this? Because it's easy to curl up in a ball and go, oh my God, woe is me. I can't do this. I can't do that. Listen, here's the reality of it. If you are a renter, you are behind the eight ball. And I'm going to tell you something. It isn't going to get better for you. It's going to get a lot worse. And I mean a lot worse. It's funny, I was pulling up an article that I saw that was written by a young lady here that moved here from Chicago, okay? She moved to Chicago, and she was shocked because rents had gone up so high. Now she's moving to Naples, okay? Like Naples is like the rich person place in Florida. You can go to Miami, you can go to Naples, you can go to West Palm, you can go to Lake Worth, but you're talking about the wealthiest places in the state, and Naples is definitely one of them. So she moves from Chicago to Naples and wonders why rents are so high, okay? First of all, rents are high across the country. They're going up across the country. They went up 20% last year. But here's the thing. When you look at rents in Florida, we're experiencing much higher rents. Why? Because you got all these snowbirds that wanted to move to Florida. So they decided that their states were crappy and they wanted to come to our great state. Now, I just hope they don't New York or Florida, okay? Now, if you're from New York, great. I welcome you to listen to the show. I'm here to help you with your financing. I'm always here to give you sound advice. We just don't want all that woke stuff coming down here to Florida. We are a red state. We're going to keep it a red state, and we want our people here to have freedom to speak for themselves and to be able to capitalize on their investments. And when it comes to real estate, it's a great way to gain wealth. I look at rent like I look at if you called your career at McDonald's or flipping hamburgers a career, okay? It's not a career, it's a job, okay? It's not a career, it's a job. You transition from there into something else. It's not, you don't retire flipping hamburgers at McDonald's. If you do, you're making a huge mistake. It's not the way it was supposed to be. So same with rent. You rent until you find a place to buy. You save money while you're renting in order to buy. And if you're not doing that, you're making a mistake. Okay. Here's the thing. Do we want to be a tenant on this planet, or do we want to own a piece of this planet? Because you have the freedom to become a homeowner, and you have the ability to do the same thing that everybody else had to do. Now, and I say that, don't go looking at me going, hey, you know, I don't make enough money. I can't save enough money. So I will tell you a little bit about me. Okay. First of all, I was orphaned at 15, 16 years old. I lost mom at 15. Dad died 8 months later. I was 16 years old. I quit school in the middle of the 10th grade. I was shipped up to Canada to live with an uncle who raced stock cars and owned a junkyard and believed that everybody should do a little jail time just to get some experience. Now, I'm pretty sure my mom and dad would not have wanted that for me. So I packed up at 16 years old and moved back to Florida, and I've been here ever since. So there were times for several years that I had gone down the wrong path, made the wrong decisions, had no food to eat, had a car repossessed, had a motorcycle repossessed, had a boat repossessed, so don't tell me that your times are tough. I know what tough times are like. I get it. I empathize with you. It's not easy in life. Life is really hard. It's really hard. But we have to buckle down and make decisions. We all have the ability to make a decision. And you either make a good decision or you make a bad decision. But either one that you make, you have to live with. And becoming a renter and being a renter is never a good decision. Listen, you all understand the economic benefits of home ownership. By the way, write this phone number down, because if you have any questions, ask me, or you have something to argue with me about, or you disagree or agree with me, you can call or text me at 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. So look, we can make the decision to rent. If you want to make a decision to rent, I'm going to read your tea leaves, and here's your future. Rent is going to get so far out of control for you that you are going to either live in your car or move back in with mom and dad or move into a homeless shelter, because very few of you, your income is keeping up with the cost of rent. Now, I've been telling everybody this for the last 2.5 to 3 years. Get out of renting. You've got to do something to become a homeowner, no matter what it takes. And just because you can't find the dream home and move into the dream home, that's too bad. You got to move into something. Real estate is a stepping stone. Believe me, the first house I owned was a dump. It really was a dump, okay? But you know what? I made a little bit of money on it. And then my second house, it was a little better. Wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. It was a nice place to live. It was comfortable. My wife and I, we made some pretty good money on that house. I actually wish I would have kept it. It was one of those regrets that I have, that I should have kept that house, because I think I sold it for about $149,000. It's probably worth about $350,000 to $450,000 now. God knows. I wish I would have kept more real estate, but I did well in real estate. I learned how to invest in real estate and buy homes one after another, and putting minimum amount down. You don't have to be rich and put 20% down to accumulate wealth in real estate. You can put minimum down. As long as you're going to occupy the house for at least 12 months, you can put minimum down. But sorry, I digress. We were talking about rents and why we need to get out of rents. So it's funny, because we're expecting another 20% increase in rents. But we didn't get that. We're getting much higher, some as much as 57%. So and it looked like Tampa was number one for increase in rents. I think Orlando came in like second or third, Jacksonville, Miami. So really just absolutely incredible increases. I know Texas was really high, but we're talking about what's in our backyard. And if you are currently renting, and you have any ability to get into a home, get into a home now. Stop everything and find a place that you can buy. I have programs that allow you to get in for 3% down, 100% financing if you're a veteran, 100% financing if you go USDA. and I can help you find the locations of USDA. If you need a real estate agent to help you, I will help you with that as well. All you have to do is give me a call at 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313 or webringyouhome.com. Help a friend. Let me reach out to you to say, hey, help a friend, help a family member, help a grandchild, help a child that's adult that doesn't have a leg up. Maybe they can afford the payments on a new house. They may not like it. I'm going to tell you what, you're not going to like the payments anymore. The payments are way up there. But if we get into something now, you tighten up. You just tighten up the budget a little bit. You don't need an 80-inch screen TV. You don't need a $750 a month car payment when you're making a combined income of $60,000 to $80,000. That is ridiculous. Listen, I drive used cars. I've never owned a new car in my entire life. I drive used cars, and I can afford a nice new car. Believe me, I can. But you don't need it. You live, and all the debt you should ever have to accumulate would be your house and your car. Now, those of you that have student loans, you need to hammer those student loans out. And I see they're getting in your way. You've got to get your student loan debt under control, okay? You can't have $300,000 in student loan debt and make $60,000 a year. That's ridiculous. Now, I'm sorry I squirreled out on you again. If you know anybody that's renting right now, I want you to think carefully about them because they might be asking you to move in with them soon. You must think about what you can do to help a friend or a family member. And maybe that's a gift of equity. So look at, you may have some money as a parent or a grandparent, and you're anticipating probably when you die, leaving your grandchildren some money. I see this every day. But what happens is once you go, that money goes into the hands of somebody that isn't going to do the right thing with it. They're not going to, I'm not saying they're going to piss it away, but they're going to piss it away in some way or another. They're going to buy something that doesn't do anything for them. Why? Because they've never been shown how to properly manage money. That was me. I was not shown how to properly manage money until I met people a little later on in life, and then I started to figure it out. If you don't have that guidance, you call me. I'll be happy to straighten you out, okay? I can tell you what to do. I can't make you do it, but I can tell you what to do. I can tell you what I did, but you got to get serious. And if we can help people that are renting right now, then stop, think about them, and let's look at offering them an opportunity to get into a home. Maybe you would say, hey, look I'll go ahead and I'll gift you $15,000 so you can get into a home. Okay. And then I want on the deed so that my money is protected. When you sell that home, maybe that's a payback situation. I don't know what it is. You can't loan money for a down payment on a house to a friend or family member, but you can gift it to them. And who can gift something to someone to buy a home? You have to be an immediate relative. Okay. You can't be your buddy. You can't be a girlfriend, boyfriend. You could be a fiance, but you can't be a girlfriend, boyfriend. You have to have some type of relationship to that person. I can guide you in the direction for that. 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. I'm the Loan Arranger, bringing you all the information that you need to know about real estate and buying homes. When we come back from the next break, we're going to talk about what the heck is going on with interest rates right now. Why are they going up so much? Now, we did see a little bit of a break early in the week, but we are watching it carefully. We already know that the Fed raised the Fed rate a half a point. They're going to raise it another half a point coming up here soon. But what is going on and what can we expect to see in the mortgage industry? And if you don't do something soon, you're not going to like interest rates today. You're going to like them a lot worse tomorrow. So stay tuned. We're going to talk about how you can take advantage of this market, because there's always an opportunity to take advantage of this market. In a down market, in an up market, there's always an opportunity. Don't miss out on it. I'll be back in 5 minutes with more of the Loan Arranger radio show. Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage, 407-706-3313 or webringyouhome.com. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Loan Arranger radio show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, and yes, I am the Loan Arranger, broadcast here from the studios at WDBO Ask the Experts. Thank you for tuning into my show. I'm hoping that you can get a lot out of this show, whether you are looking to purchase a home or refinance a home. So let's talk a little bit about that. My job is to make sure that my clients get the very best service and the best possible interest rate. If that is important to you, then hire me to help you with your next real estate transaction. I'm applying for the job. I can promise you, you will not find a lender that has better rates and better service than I do. CrossCountry Mortgage, the Loan Arranger, here in Winter Park, Florida, broadcasting on WDBO. Now, listen, here's the thing. A lot of folks are struggling out there because they're still seeing that there's multiple offers on every property. And I'm talking about multiple offers. So I thought that would have tapered down a little bit, that we wouldn't be experiencing as many offers on each property, but it's still absolutely crazy in this market. So you can expect that if you are going to negotiate a real estate transaction, that you're probably going to be up against other offers. So you have to have all of the skills to be able to negotiate a transaction and be chosen as the winning offer. But what happens is a lot of you just get kicked right out of the game. So here's what I did. I'm going to tell you something. I bought 2 properties in the last 2 weeks. I negotiated and I did not pay full price, and I actually got seller concessions for closing costs. How do you like that in this market? I did it twice in the last 2 weeks. I'm buying properties right now. If you want to know how to navigate this market, how to properly negotiate, how to get the winning offer, how to even become in negotiation with a seller, I'm going to be holding a class on June the 1st at 6 p.m. at Miller's Ale House in Winter Park. Now, this is the first live class I've done in probably a year and a half since COVID. So I'm super excited about this. But the room only holds about 50 people, and I've already got 25 or 30 seats already filled up. There's a few seats left if you'd like to come in. It's $20 per head or $30 per couple. I'm going to show you all the tricks of the trade. Now, listen, I'm not making money by you paying me $20 or $30 per couple, okay? But I'm going to have food, and I'm going to have some drinks available for you. This is truly an adults-only seminar. So please come if you want to learn how to negotiate real estate and win in this market. I'm going to tell you, I will give you all of the tricks. You don't have to be a first-time home buyer, but you can be a first-time home buyer. If you want to invest in real estate and own multiple properties, then sign up. webringyouhome.com. Write that down right away. webringyouhome.com. Register or call or text 407-706-3313. 407-706-3313. Now listen, don't come for the food. I am going to feed you. Come for the learning opportunity. Come so that you can learn how that you can get in this market. And listen, a lot of people are struggling because you would think the market would have slowed down because interest rates are a lot higher and housing prices are going up every day. So why are we still so busy? I'm going to tell you something. You have a buying opportunity. Get over the interest rates and get into the market. You will miss out on this opportunity. I'm buying properties. Listen, I consider myself to be an expert in real estate, and I'm definitely an expert when it comes to financing. Follow my lead. I'm doing it right now. I'm in contract. I'm actually looking for more properties right now, and I'm going to negotiate, and I'm going to be in this market. And you watch. The properties that I'm picking up as rental properties for under $300,000 right now will be worth probably $600,000 by 2026. I'm just telling you. That's my prediction. That's why I'm in the market. You want to join me on this? You join me on this. But come to this class. You got to register right away because I only have a few seats available. 407-706-3313 or webringyouhome.com. June 1st, 6 p.m., Miller's Ale House, Winter Park, Florida. Register in advance. I'll be back in 5 minutes with more of the Loan Arranger radio show. Welcome back to the Loan Arranger radio show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, and I'm the Loan Arranger, here broadcasting on this beautiful Sunday. I hope you're enjoying the day, and I want to thank you guys for tuning into my show. It's really important to me. I've met so many wonderful people out there that call and have questions about real estate, and I've just gotten to know so many of so many of my listeners out there, and we've become close and friends, and I'm helping your family and your cousins and I got to tell you, I say that because I mean it, and I'm going to tell you something. It's just a joy. I had an event at my house last weekend. There was a client appreciation party, and I had about 100 people over to the house. And this is an event that I do once a year to be able to show my appreciation for the people that I'm doing business with. And a lot of people call me up and go, I didn't think you'd return my call. You're on the air. I know you're super busy. Listen, I'm busy because I'm busy helping people like you. I want you to win in this market. It's important that you win in this market. And I'm going to tell you something. There's a lot of challenges right now, but there's also opportunities. Don't miss out on opportunities. So I'm buying property right now. I think you should be in the market. If you don't own a home right now and you're renting, expect that your rent's going to continue to go up. It's a real challenge for people. Rents are going up, and they're going up rapidly. And I'm going to tell you something, they're going to continue to go up. But housing prices are going up. Now, that may seem like a dilemma for you if you don't own a home, and it's going to become more of a dilemma if you continue to wait. So don't be one of those people that say, I'm going to sit on the sidelines and wait for things to cool off. What are you going to wait for them to do? You think prices are going to drop when we're seeing inflation at the inflation rates that we're at right now? You can't expect that real estate's going to drop when there's two things that are that are completely going to keep real estate from dropping. I'm just going to tell you. First of all, inflation. So inflation means that cost of products are going up. How can you build a house cheaper when the cost of every product that you're putting into the house goes up? You can't. The second reason is there's a lack of inventory. So we're still short. There's only 3 weeks worth of inventory right now. Come on, 3 weeks? Like a healthy market, a balanced market would be 6 months. 3 to 6 months would be a healthy, balanced market. We are so far away from that's going to continue to drive the price of real estate up. So why wait? Get in the market now. I know the interest rates are higher. I know the price is higher. I don't care. Get in the market. I bought 2 properties in the last 2 weeks. I'm going to probably buy 2 or 3 more, and I'm going to keep these at least 5 years, maybe longer, depending on how much energy I have at the end of that point. If you want me to show you how to amass wealth in real estate, the easiest way I've ever learned. Listen, I'm not the smartest guy. I'm not a college graduate. I do have a PhD. Okay, I got a PhD. It's called a public high school diploma. Well, that's not entirely true. I have a public high school diploma equivalency. But here's what I am. I am really good at understanding money. I understand how to leverage money. I understand how to use other people's money. My money is other people's money for you. So come to me. I'll show you how to do that. I'm holding a class on June 1st, 6 p.m. It will be an in-person at Miller's Ale House. It is $20 per head to get in, or $30 per couple. I only have a few seats left over. In person, I will show you how to navigate in this real estate market. If you are a real estate agent, or you want to be in the market and you're renting, or you want to own multiple properties, or you want to become an investor, join the class. Limited seats. You must register and text at 407-706-3313, or go to my website at webringyouhome.com. Miller's Ale House, June 1st. Pay in advance. $20 a head, $30 a couple. I'm not making money on this. I will have food and drinks available. That's going to cover it. Don't bring the kids. I'm not feeding the whole family. What I want to do is feed your mind. How to win in this market, how to negotiate. I just bought 2 properties. I didn't pay full price, and I got seller concessions. Don't tell me it can't be done. If you're a real estate agent and you tell your clients that can't be done, that's not correct. You're just not negotiating correctly. Let me show you how to do that, okay? Listen, I want you guys to win. I want everyone to win out there that wants to be in the real estate market, and I can show you how to do that. Now, first things first. If you are in the market and you want to buy, I want you to go directly to my website and apply online right now at webringyouhome.com. Webringyouhome.com. If you want to go to my class, go to webringyouhome.com and register for the event on June 1st. I will have you register in advance, and I can promise you, if you don't leave knowing more than you came to this event with, I promise you that won't happen. It's a guarantee you're going to learn how to negotiate a better deal. Now, if you're a real estate agent, get your clients into this right away. This room that I'm renting at Miller's Ale House only holds about 50 people, and I know that we've probably got 30 people already signed up. So register quickly if you plan on getting in. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait till probably August before I have another one. 407-706-3313. I'm the Loan Arranger. CrossCountry Mortgage, Bruce Woodburn. Apply now or call me if you have any questions. You have questions about negotiating. You have questions about interest rates. You have questions about, should I go fixed? Should I go adjustable rate? Are adjustable rates coming back in fashion right now? What are housing prices doing? I can answer all those questions. You have title issues. You have issues with qualifying. You want to talk about my bank statement, self-employed program with no tax returns? I got it. You want to talk about construction perm loans for people that want to build on their own lot or buy a lot? I got it. You want to talk about renovation loans? Maybe you can't find a great home, but you found a home that's kind of gnarly, that's in a neighborhood that you like, but we could renovate it. I got great renovation loans. Are you a veteran? You want to get into a VA loan? I got the best VA loans in the market. You don't have to go to USAA for your VA loan. Go to a better person. Go to a better company. I've been doing VA loans for 33 years, and I'm a direct mortgage lender for VA. Now, you take USAA, great company for auto insurance. Remember, they're an insurance company. They do mortgages on the side. So don't get fooled by their great commercials. I'm telling you, I'm convinced by their great commercials. You want a great lender? Take somebody that's a local boy here in town, been here all my life. I will take that veteran and I'll take him to closing and make sure they got a great deal. FHA. You know, I have no credit score requirements on my FHA loans. That's right. I don't limit your credit score requirement. If I can approve you, you're going to close. I closed a loan recently with a 506 credit score. I closed another one with a 511 credit score. I don't know a lender around that'll do that. I really don't. My VA construction perms, I can go to $1.5 million for no money down. $1.5 million for qualified veterans. You want that program? I'll help you with that program. The Loan Arranger, 407-706-3313 or webringyouhome.com. I can help you with any of that. Now, you got questions about solar panels. So listen, I'm going to tell you something. I'm not a big solar panel fan. Not yet. I don't like solar panels. I do like what they do. I do like the savings. I don't like the whole nastiness around it. Let me tell you what I mean by that. First of all, they're going to cost you $25,000 to $40,000. Okay? That's fine if they save you money over a long period of time. Isn't that great? What I don't like is they put a UCC lien against your property, so it makes it difficult when it comes to refinance. That's one thing, not too big of a deal. If I can get them to subordinate on a refinance, that's fine. But when you go to sell that house, your new buyer has to qualify for either the lease or the installment loan that you have on that. That becomes a problem because now that could increase their debt ratio and make it more problematic. Now, what you paid $25,000 for solar panels will only bring value to the home of about $2,000 to $3,000. I'm going to tell you, you can argue with me on that, but it's true. I see the appraisals every single day. Solar panels have not caught up with it. Now, let's talk about the life of a roof. Life of a roof? 15 years, maybe 20, you could push it in Florida. That's about all you're going to get. 15 to 20 years in Florida. So now, what do we do with the solar panels when we need a new roof? Oh, we got to take them off. Oh, where do we put them? We got to store them somewhere. Who's going to take them off? Another solar panel company. How much are they going to charge for that? I have no idea, but I know it's not cheap. Then they got to store them. Then they got to reinstall them. I hope none of them break when they do that. Seems like a lot of work getting them on and off a roof and back on again. Seems like a lot of trouble. What's that going to cost you? What are your savings by the time it's done? Oh, have you checked with your insurance company to see if they're going to insure your roof or if they're going to insure your house at all if you have solar panels on it? Check with your insurance company first. A lot of them aren't crazy about these solar panels on the roof. I'm just going to tell you that. So don't call me if you're all green and you think that, that I'm against solar panels. I'm not against what they do. I'm against how they fit into our whole economic position here. So if you have questions, you want to argue with me about that, just give me a call at 407 706-3313, or text me at that same number, or go to webringyouhome.com. What about appraisals right now? Are we still seeing issues on appraisals coming in low? Yep. There's still a high percentage of clients that are paying more than ask price for their house just to get it, and the appraisals are coming in low. So how do we navigate appraisal coming in low? Well, you either pay the difference, you renegotiate, and a lot of the contracts I'm seeing have escalation clauses on it so that you're willing to pay X amount of dollars over the appraised value. So is that a good idea, or is it a bad idea? Well, I'm going to tell you what my take is. It's not a bad idea if you can afford to do it, provided that house is appreciating in value enough to where within, let's just say 3 to 6 months, you caught up with the amount that you overpaid for the property. So you buy a house, it's $400,000. It appraises for $400,000, but you got to pay $425,000 for it. Okay? You paid $25,000 over. You were planning on putting 20% down of $400,000. Okay? So now you got to put 20% down of $400,000 plus pay the difference. Now, is it worth it? Some people say, I'll never pay for overvalue. Well, what if that house is going to be worth $450,000 by the end of the year? Is that worth it then? What if it's going to be worth $500,000 by the end of next year? How about $650,000 by the end of the year after? Don't step over $1 to pick up a penny, guys. Look at the money. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of folks, they go, I'm not going to do that. That's not me. I don't pay over. Well, you're not paying over. You're paying over today, but the value is going to increase rapidly, and we're going to continue to see rapid appreciation in Florida. We're quickly becoming one of the highest cost states. So you're either in the game or you're on the sidelines. And you will be one of those people that sit back and go, yeah, I probably should have bought. I didn't like buying. It was crazy. It's a good market. Don't worry about the interest rates. Yes, they're a little higher. Yes, the 2% are gone. The 3% are gone. The 4% are mostly gone. We're into the 5s and vastly approaching the 6s. And 6s in some cases for investment property for sure. But it's okay. I just got 2 loans. I got my own loans. And I'm paying a higher rate than I would have paid if I would have bought 6 months ago. It's okay. I don't care because my appreciation is going to be there. Follow it. Come to my class. All right. Now, let's talk about some other things that are going on. Refinances. I still see a lot of these commercials out there for refinancing. I think most of you should not refinance. Okay? You should not refinance to get rid of PMI right now because rates are a lot higher. Unless your rate is in the 5s or 6s, don't refinance to get rid of PMI. It's not worth it. And most of you got mortgages and you got rates in the 2s, 3s, or 4s. Okay? So don't refinance right now for that reason. Don't refinance to lower the interest rate right now unless you have a balloon payment or you are in an adjustable rate mortgage that's getting ready to adjust. Adjustable rate mortgages are going to go up, not down, folks. They're going to go up. That's why I'm not pushing ARMs right now. I'll talk about ARMs when we get into a market that may be when we're paying 7.5%, 8% for fixed rates. I'll be talking more about ARMs. But right now, it's not really in favor for me. Now, here's something else. I think that if you are currently sitting on the sidelines about refinancing, but you are holding on a lot of debt. Like I'm refinancing a lot of folks right now that have balloon notes due, adjustable rates, or they're hammered with consumer debt. You went over and you overspent. I know you got the COVID fever and you bought everything you can. You got the new cars, you got the fancy everything. You got the jet skis, you got the Boston Whaler, the 80-inch screen TV. I know you overspent, okay? You were bored and you overspent. Now, consolidation. So let me just give you an example. Let's just say you have a mortgage payment right now of $1,500 a month, okay? And you have another $1,500 a month in consumer debt. I'm going to show you how to pay off the consumer debt. Your mortgage payment will only go up a little bit, and then we apply that extra amount of money that you're saving in consumer debt to the mortgage, and I'll show you how to have no debt and no mortgage in a shorter period of time. 407-706-3313 or webringyouhome.com. Welcome back to the last segment of the Loan Arranger radio show with Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage. I'm the Loan Arranger. If you have any questions for me, please write down this number and call me anytime. It'd be an honor to help you and your family with your mortgage needs. If you have any questions about buying real estate, if you'd like to get into my next home buying class that I'm teaching on June 1st at Miller's Ale House at 6 p.m. live and in person, go to webringyouhome.com or text or call 407-706-3313, and my team will be helping to get you registered for that class. Will be $20 per head for adult and $30 per couple. Please, adults only. This is a learning class, and we got to get right down to business. As much as I love kids, we don't need the distraction. We need to get down on how you can save money and negotiate a great deal in this crazy market. So if you'd like to join me on that class, that will be at Miller's Ale House on June 1st in person with the Loan Arranger, and I will be having Cleve Loveland from Loveland Properties join us as a real estate expert as well, my partner on Saturdays. Thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful Sunday. I hope you're enjoying the day. I know that you're super busy doing things around the house, doing things around the yard, but you've taken time out to listen to my radio show, and I'm grateful for that. And I'm always there for you and your family. So if you've got questions on real estate and whether you should buy right now, call me. I'll show you what to do. I bought 2 houses in the last 3 weeks. I'm buying 2 or 3 more. I am in the market. I realize interest rates are higher. I'm paying a higher interest rate for my own mortgages. I'm financing them. I'm not paying cash for my properties, but I am in the market because I see an explosion happening around the corner. And that is not an explosion like an implosion, is an explosion. Our values are going to continue to rise. Do not think they're coming down. So if you don't own a home right now, call me immediately so I can help you become a homeowner. There's no time to waste. Interest rates are going to continue to go up. Housing prices are going to continue to come up, and I'm going to help you become a homeowner. Otherwise, you are truly going to be sitting on the sidelines watching us all get richer and richer with the equity of our homes. If you have questions about different types of financing, I have every type of loan that you could ever ask for, including construction loans, renovation loans, you name it, I got it. Down payment assistance programs, all of it, you've got it. The only type of loans I really don't do, folks, are loans on land and commercial loans. I can't think of another type of loan that I don't do when it comes to property. Commercial and lot loans, the only type of thing. If you are a builder out there and you're listening to this show and you are trying to attract more people, I got the best construction perm loans in the market. If you want to build on your own lot, call me. I've got the product for you. 407-706-3313 or webringyouhome.com. You want to just test the market and find out what you qualify for? Call me. I'll get you pre-approved, no cost to you. I'll look at your financials. I'll look at your income. I'll look at your assets. We'll pull credit, look at everything, and give you a complete roadmap on how you can become a homeowner. Let's say you're one of those folks that's concerned about your credit. Maybe you need a little bit of help, and they are and you're struggling with your credit. Let's not wait any longer. Let me help guide you in the right direction. If I can give you some guidance on how to fix your credit, I'll do it. If you are completely a wreck and you've screwed your credit up royally, I'll get you into the right credit repair program. I don't like most credit repair programs. Most of them stink. They cost you too much money and they don't get results. And I know a lot of you folks out there listening know that. So you get the right program by calling me. I'll get you in the right direction. If you are an adult parent or grandparent with adult children and they're still renting, listen, rents are going up rapidly. I mean, like crazy, higher than interest rates and higher than the cost of houses. So if you don't want those chillins moving back in with you, you call me and I will help you I'll help them become a homeowner. You can give a gift of equity. Let me show you how to do it. You're going to leave them your inheritance anyway. Why not do it now? And you can get that. You can protect the investment that you have that you can give to them. I'm telling you, it's really important that we help more people. Be a giver. Let's help more people become homeowners. It's a secure way. I will talk to you and see you next week, same time, same place on the Loan Arranger radio show. Thank you for tuning in. God bless each and every one of you. Have a great weekend.